All right, welcome to lesson one in this health and lifestyle um, section of the course. First thing we're going to go over is diet. I feel like in my personal life, have done really well sometimes and very not so well at other times with eating healthy. So I'm actually just going through the Heart and Stroke Foundation. I was looking through a bunch of websites, and honestly, I like what they have here. So we're going to go over a couple things, and I want to hopefully just encouragement. Oops. I don't want to. Oops. I don't want to bring doom and gloom or anything like that. I really just want to get you guys a little bit more knowledgeable about things. So, vegetables and fruit. I think that's just an obvious thing that we all know that we need to eat our fruits and vegetables, and it's more servings than you think. Whole grain foods, versus things like that aren't whole grain, that are more processed. All of these links have the read more function, and I provided this website so that you can come and check out some of the things in a little bit more detail. Proteins, definitely needed. There's different ways of getting protein. Um, Fish, meat, red meats, different vegetables, beans. There's lots of different ways. And I'm not gonna say be a vegetarian. I'm not gonna say be a vegan. I'm not gonna say be a this, or that. I think as long as you're making sure that you're eating a balanced diet, that's the most important thing. And that word balance is something that, I think should be um, really just on the forefront of your mind as you're going through this unit, that everything's about balance. Balancing stress, um, balancing play, balancing your diet, balancing exercise, balancing things like screen time and Netflix. It's all about balancing. Um, Go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender if you want some good examples of balancing. So, processed foods, those are things to just be aware of and to not eat as much of. And I think, let me just go. Oh yeah, so there's a diet that they have here, but there's some habits that they also talk about. Eating at home, so making your own food that all the ingredients, that are going to be in that meal. That's a huge thing. This is a cool one, grocery store basics. It's sort of a guide on just how to go grocery shopping, and they get you to start like think about it, the meal that you want to make, buy everything for that meal. Um, Variety is the spice of life. I'm going to skip down. Be inspired by the season. If you can try to buy local, this is a big one. I love trying to do that whenever possible. Eggs are an easy one to buy local. If you're looking for, you know, usually there's a farm nearby that will sell their own eggs. Um, and so there's a bunch of great things here. Snacking, having this picture like looks delicious, obviously. Having good snacks. There are specific diets that they talk about. I know one diet that I did that I really enjoyed. I don't know if diet's the right word. It's called the Whole 30. You eat only whole foods, nothing processed, so no sugar, no breads. It was very intense. I really liked it though. Is you can have as much fruit, veggies, proteins, fruits, or yeah, nuts, seeds, things like that. It was a really cool diet, but you can check those out here. But I think that my big point here is that balance is key. So this goes into like different types of foods. I also think that it's very important to just balance, proteins and carbs and fats. I don't think you need to cut out carbs. I don't think you need to cut out fats or anything like that. I think that if you've got a balanced diet, you're going to have all the different nutrients that your body needs. And then the last one that's really, really, really important is water. If you click in some of the read mores for this section on healthy eating, that is a really, really, really important thing, is that your body needs water. I mean, if you remember back actually the very first chapter in this course, biological molecules, you're going to remember that it's so, so important to have water because all of your functionality in your body needs it. And I forget what the exact stats are, but something like, you can survive, let's say, I don't know, 3 weeks without food, but you can only survive, 1 week without water, something like that. Maybe that sounds crazy. Maybe it's like you can survive 1 week without food, but like 2 days without water. I'm not sure, but water is something that you definitely need. So that's diet. I hope that you will make note of these things when you get to go out and grocery shop for yourself and decide what you get to eat. This is, one of the biggest choices that you personally have over your body is just what goes in, and that's going to reflect on, what your body looks like and how you function. So there you go, lesson one.